What's going on, peeps? What's going on?
What
Welcome to Derby
up?
City Sports Review Show. As you know, we got one that's going to join us as soon as he gets finished taking care of business. Will in the building with Will. Got the Don. What's going on, Don? How you doing, man?
Zedon. How you doing?
You might have to put that. You might have to key that in there. And when I say, and I'm with you just let that roll out. We got
Right.
we got plenty of sound effects and stuff like that. So that's not a problem. Please do that as well. We definitely love that without the doubt. I hope everybody's had a great and so far safe Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. We understand it's Taco Tuesday. And you know what? I really wasn't feeling it, man. I had plenty of taco. Friday was enough, and now that kind of stuff. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I love it though. I do love it. I'm not, hey, don't, hey, the 54 crew will come if you got a spot for us. We'll come and check out them tacos and all that kind of stuff.
Man.
That's not a problem. We'll come out there, check you guys out without a doubt. But like I said, hopefully, we know we underneath a tornado watch, so we want to go ahead and get this in big time. So, man, how's your day been, man? What's going on, the Don? The Don.
Just felt like a hard working day. Need a little rest. Still trying to catch up from weekend, it feels like. We ain't no spring chickens no more. So, takes a
Nada.
little bit more recovery time.
A lot more.
Right. More
A lot.
Gatorade. Liquid IV.
Yeah. The Gatorade, electrolyte, all that.
Electrolyte. Where's my? I can show you mine too.
We do need that. I hope you guys was able to watch the show yesterday. Jayla Manning, Mel High softball player was on. Make sure you checked it out. We really appreciate that. And also, don't forget, and you guys is knocking it out. I don't know if the Don, if you've been checking it out, but on that Players Club, they've been voting their asses off. And
I'll
hey,
be seeing that.
ooh, we continue to do that. We love it. Please, please, those kiddos deserve it. So please continue to vote, share, and all that kind of stuff. And also follow. Don't just follow the Players Club. Come on and the mothership. Come on, 54 Sports Network. Go ahead and follow that. But please vote for those kids. They deserve it, man. And
Yeah.
go ahead.
Let's not forget to subscribe. Subscribe, just 99 cents a month. Might as well. You watch us every week, 3 times a week. Might as well just subscribe. Get behind the scene looks. See what's
True.
going on with the
All
54 crew.
kinds of stuff. All that kind of stuff. He's right. Don't want to, like you said, 99 cents. Go ahead. We drop stuff on there that we don't put on the mothership. So go ahead, 99 cents. But subscribe, follow, like everything on the platform, and everything I say is this way. We're talking about Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, X, and TikTok. You don't stop. Go ahead, follow, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Also, a young lady who we interviewed, five-star hitter, Leah Macy, committed yesterday.
Hmm.
Woo! Notre Dame. Going to Notre Dame.
Congratulations, mate.
Congratulations.
Leah.
If you missed that interview, we had reposted. It was on the pin thing anyway. Go ahead and check it out. Great person, great baller without a doubt, and not too many times you get to have what she say. What number? What number was she? Did she say?
Oh,
Was
she
it
was number 8.
number eight? Number eight. The number eight in the nation on the show. So go ahead
We
and,
did say the nation. We did say the nation,
nah, yeah, we
not the
didn't say the
state.
state. Nah, the state. We said the nation. Congratulations, Leah, big time. Do your thing, and we ain't forgot. We'll be out there check you out. We gonna want that gear. We gonna have to have that the Hancock on that stuff though, bro. For real,
Yeah,
like
might as well.
superstar,
See when they
superstar.
come visit Young.
Yeah.
I'll be
That's
there.
gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. Yes. We got connects at the Yum too. Coach JP, all that good stuff. So please go ahead and follow and all that kind of stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Major League Baseball because When T Rock come on, then I'll see his view on wrestling. So let's go ahead and do
I was thinking of the same thing.
yeah, let's do Major
Yeah,
League Baseball, that kind of stuff. Because I know you told everybody what they needed to know, but let's get T Rock on our baseball. Let's go ahead and get you guys caught up on some scores. Actually, we're gonna do Monday, but I'm gonna say the Dodgers whipped my Atlanta Braves ass this
I
weekend.
seen
I
that.
would say that.
I
Yeah,
did try to. Yeah, yeah.
I ain't worried about that. We'll definitely get that. We'll
It's a
get you the
long
playoffs.
season.
We'll get you the playoffs. We ain't even worried about all that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
It's a long
Old
season.
boy gonna be too busy being bankrupt, so he ain't gonna be able to play. So we got translators stealing money and stuff. So we ain't even worried about him. He's done. You ain't worried about him. All you gotta do is go ahead and say, "Hey, I got a translator for you." You don't even worry about it. On Monday, May the 6th, the Phillies beat the Giants 6-1. Guardians beat the Tigers 2-1. Pirates beat the Angels 4-1. Rays beat the White Sox 8-2. Royals beat the Brewers 3-2. Padres beat the Cubs 6-3. The Twins beat the Mariners 3-1. The Mets beat the Cardinals 4-3. I don't know what's going on with the Mets, man.
Yeah.
I mean, not the Mets, the Cardinals, but we know the Cardinals will bounce back regardless, always. Rangers beat the A's 4-2. The Dodgers beat the Marlins 6-3, taking care of business. What's going on right now? Let's get it. We got the Braves and the Red Sox tied 2-2 in the bottom of the 7th. I'm gonna need you to do something, Braves. You got embarrassed on the West Coast swing. You got to come on. Angels 9, the Pirates 0. Yankees beating the Astros 10-1. Royals 4, the Brewers 3. Cubs is beating the Padres 1-0. Twins 4, Mariners 2. The Mets is 6-3 over the Cardinals. Like I said, Giants Rockies 0-0. And the Rangers destroyed the A's 15-8. Tigers, Bears, Lions, oh my, 11. Guardians 7, 6-2. Diamondbacks beat the Reds. They're on the. No, they're not. Phillies 10, the Blue Jays 1. Nationals 3. The Orioles 0. Say shut them out. Rays beat the White Sox 5-1. And later on tonight, we got the Dodgers and the Marlins. Dodgers 24-3. The Marlins come limping at 10-27. Real quick, y'all know how we do. I know the standings change all the time because it's about 1,000 games that they play. We understand that, but that's okay. That's okay. American League East, you have the Orioles with a half-game lead over the Yankees. Central, you got the Guardians with a 2-game lead over the Twins. West, you got the Rangers with a 1-game lead over the Mariners. In the East, God, that's how I know that it's bad that we got knocked out. The Phillies got a 3.5-game lead over the Braves. Now the Braves had a 1.5 last week.
Yeah, it's
When
crazy.
you go on that losing streak, man, it
yeah,
changed big
changed
time.
quick.
I think that's something. Central, the Brewers and the Cubs are tied. Basically, no games behind. And the Dodgers with a 5.5-game lead over the Padres. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. This is amazing. Something else is amazing that is almost kind of embarrassing. Now let's get this down so they can see our names on there. Oh, it is okay, cool. WNBA to provide full-time charters for the next 2 years is a $50 million commitment. Basically, so they can go ahead and chart, don't worry about the lines. They can get there, got the plane, got plenty of room, all that kind of stuff. I guess Greyhound wasn't busy enough for that. I mean, what the hell is going on, bro? Like, so you got the professional league, and you basically putting them on the Greyhounds or putting them on Spirit. Sorry, anybody right? Spirit, but I mean, like you just sitting there, man. Go ahead, sit there and wait. Don't even worry about it. It's going to be a delay or two. You may not make the plane. Half the roster may not make the plane. Hopefully they can get there at game time. I hope you leave early enough. Shame on you. Shame on. And don't get me wrong, that $50 million, that's a lot to stoke out. But hey, man, goodness, so that's $25 a year. I'm gonna ask you this, Don. You know how we doing things, we do things different on her. Are they gonna make $25 million?
Well, this year's. I mean, I think this year's gonna be a tipping point. You gotta say that with this new crop coming in and all this fanfare following now from the college going to the WNBA, it's going to help. Let's say that. I'm not going to say they're going to make that 25 million, but
Right.
it's going to help. It's definitely. And plus, you see, I think they're looking for expansion too in the next couple years.
You need to. You need about
Yeah.
6 more teams, bro, for real.
Yeah.
Because everybody's getting cut that was all Americans too,
Mm-hmm.
and they losing their job. So it's like, and we saw it last year that it shocked us and all that kind of stuff. All right, we got a caller. We got a caller coming in. A caller. Hey, caller. Oh,
Hey.
what's going on?
Hey.
What's going on? What's going on, T Rock? How you doing?
Doing all right, man. Better late than never.
Always. Yeah. And
Long time
we
no
actually getting started. And we starting with the WNBA to provide full-time charters, 50 mil, 2-year commitment. You know, it's kind of a shame that this is just happening, right? You know, instead of layovers and not being able to probably ride in the same section or with your teammates or whatever, or somebody's gonna be a standby on the next flight, whatever the heck is going on. Great for them to do this. But like I told the Don, you know how we are. Are they gonna make 25 million this year as a league?
No. I think they'll come close because you know what I'm saying, because of the incoming rookies.
And that's what
stuff
Don
like
said.
that. I think they'll come close, but I don't think they'll make the full 25. That's going to be hard. That's going to be very hard. And the fact that I didn't even know that was not a thing.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking that
That's
too.
crazy.
Yeah.
That is nuts, but I didn't
I'm
even
like,
know that.
for real?
But look, I didn't know that cost was like that either.
Right.
Woo!
That's insane.
That's
Really is.
And it's a 2-year commitment too. That's
yeah,
even more crazy.
25. And about it is, we know how we like shiny new things at first. So you may have a whole bunch of people following. You know, Caitlin, Angel, Cardoso, all that kind of stuff. Which we've seen this before. I'm sorry, we have.
Right.
We have seen this before. So what did year 2 look like when the diamond's a little cloudy? You know what I'm saying? I already seen her. I don't know. So it's like, also, check this out. These owners are like billionaires. You can't, I'm sure you got more than one plane. You can't put these players on there.
Oh my God. It's still blowing my mind. I just got on here and I can't even think. Like, this is not a thing.
Right.
Right.
I
Like,
figured that
seriously.
would attribute to the part of the reason why they're not making money, because they have to spend so much.
Right. Now, you saying 25 a year, dude, y'all gonna be dead broke. Man, he talking about adding teams. They ready to lose teams.
Big time, man. This is blowing my mind. I don't believe this. Okay, I got to get myself in order.
So what are you telling me, Greyhound? Was you busting their asses? I mean, I know they was in planes, but goodness gracious. They had to be going on Expedia. Hold on, let's see how many people we need on this. This one's 6.
Booking dot, yeah.
Yeah, right. I told him, I said, I guess everybody was on, no offense, Spirit. I mean, what? Come on. JetBlue don't exist anymore. You know, hey, I used to ride that, boy. $50. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get where you need to be.
You might be like this the whole time. You want some peanuts? Hell no, I can't even sit still.
You riding with goats and chickens and
Everything. Anything, boy. It was nothing.
Snakes on a plane. What?
Talking about bucking up your seat and everybody's still moving and rocking in the seat because that's unstable. Like, what is going on? That's embarrassing. And it's embarrassing because you already in the hole. Now you gonna say, well, we committed. Where'd y'all get this 50 from? Or 25 a year? Who upped that ante? Caitlin must have said, look, I got 5 on it.
Yeah. I want my team to be able to get a charter.
What you gonna do? Well, we're gonna try to come up with something. That's a lot of money.
It's a
That's a
lot of
lot of
money.
money. Goodness gracious, and it's embarrassment too.
And what's crazy is it's it in macro, the big picture. It's not a lot of money. It's a
Mm-mm.
lot of money for the WNBA.
Ding. That's the point. That is
Right.
the point. You know, if we were talking about the NBA, oh yeah, you know, cool. We ain't gonna touch the NFL. That's like, come on, bro. That's nothing for us. But the WNBA, you know what's so
Right.
funny? You know what's so funny? There's college teams. 50, we can speak on the 502. They be on charter planes.
Yeah.
They
Right.
be on their own stuff
Yeah.
with all kinds of little gifts and trinkets. They dancing in the tarmac and doing whatever because they ain't got to wait in line. And so you're saying, what are you saying, Todd? You're saying that we have hella fire athletics. Let's say in the 502, Derby City. That's what the show is called, Derby City. That they travel and probably stay in way better hotels and shit and probably better facilities because you know they're not using the NBA shit than a WNBA team. Wow.
That's insane. I'm sure even the rookies got in there like, really? What? What you mean I gotta pay for my own ticket?
Deducted out of what?
You know what?
But
What's
hell,
the AD?
right? I mean, what's Kenny Klein at? Somebody got to
You
get
know
this.
what? We
I'm not-
need
I'm-
action.
I'm not affording. I'm not paying for this shit. And it's crazy because half the people who got drafted didn't even make the team. I mean, they already cutting people left and right. Now I'm gonna tell you what. One thing I am gonna look at. I'm gonna really pay attention to that Martin girl, Caitlin Clark's teammate who made the Aces roster. If she gets, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna watch it because it's so hard for her to crack that lineup. Number one,
Right.
if she made that roster, it's gonna be because they trying to get our fans solely for that reason.
It's it.
And I get it. We talked about it on the show before. I get it. I understand that, you know, it's a marketing thing. You got to sell to, you got to put asses in the seats. We get that. But my gosh, if you did that for somebody who, I mean, I don't know, she might have been second team all America, whatever, but she ain't Caitlyn. So she's just going to be like the regular, ain't nobody, they ain't going for her, like besides her family. But if we're doing that, then you're losing credibility altogether from your WNBA.
For sure.
For real. Because if the Aces can't bring it out, I mean, I get it. We understand the sensation that what Caitlyn's is about. We understand that. I mean, I'm a firm believer that I don't think it's gonna last. We seen it with Schimmel, and it wasn't like that to this accord. I understand. I'm not saying, but you know, that's one of the reasons why Liberty, you know, besides of being a great player, they knew that they was going to get the Native Americans. And they did for a little bit till she started showing her ass. Who knew?
You know, not I.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right, man. First of all, let's back up, man. How you doing, T-Rock? How's your day been going, man?
It's been going all right. Like I said, you know, better late than never, man. It was a little messier than I anticipated it being, but I'm sure that's just cleanup from everything that's happened for the last couple weeks or so. So, you know, but all in all, you know what I'm saying, the day's been pretty good. Can't complain. I'm above ground.
Derby leftovers.
That's it.
That's the name of the show. So how was your Derby, man? And we know how you was Friday, but how was your Derby and all that good stuff?
Oh, it went well, man. I just said, you know, play some golf, took a nap, went to, you know what I'm saying, went to holler at a couple folks, you know what I mean? And then I ain't trying to do a whole lot of nothing, you know what I'm saying? Just do me.
Do you? Okay, cool. That's all. We just want to make sure everybody get caught up and all that kind of stuff like that. So
Yeah.
let's get in this. Let's get into some NBA, and I gotta bring.
I know a lot to you. That 7:30 a.m. Golf thing would kill me though.
You had that for Saturday, didn't you?
Yeah, buddy. Lord have
Yeah,
mercy.
I don't know what the hell you was thinking.
And try to do back to back.
Yeah, it didn't work
No,
out.
no.
Y'all
Why
crazy.
you had me up looking like a bag of Vans?
My bad. But at the same time, it's 8:30. You should be up anyway.
What?
on
Are you
a Sunday?
serious?
Is he
On a
talking about a
Sunday?
Sunday? Oh no,
Yeah, Sunday.
I'm not in that. I'm not in that.
Right, because yeah.
Nah, I can't.
Mm.
I had to cancel. So
Hey, it's all. I went out, got my swings in. Me and my guy Ryan, we went out,
word.
got our swings in. I went over
Good
to
stuff.
Indiana.
Okay, is this shit for after the show? I mean, I just need to know real quick.
We still talking sports.
Okay. I
Just
mean,
do
yeah,
frap.
okay, that's cool. All right. I mean, that sound like that might have been a subscriber only type conversation where it pop on first. But
Right.
no, it's all good. We know you guys are the
Ooh.
golfers of the bunch. That's cool.
Oh.
The Knicks 121, Pacers 117. Lord have mercy. All I gotta say is that the Knicks is very, very lucky. I'm gonna do the stats, and we just got a round robin, a conversation about this game real quick. The winners you had, man, I'm gonna tell you, Brunson's no joke, bro. 43 points, man, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. Hart doing whatever he can do for the team. 24 points, 8 assists, 13 rebounds. Mr. DiVincenzo, whatever, I'm gonna call him Double D. 25 points, timely 3-pointers and all that kind of stuff. Hardiston, 13 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. He said he celebrate Juneteenth. Anunoby, 13 points, 9 rebounds. For the Pacers, who got to feel sick, Pascal had 19 points. Naismith, who had a nasty dunk on Robinson, who's out next game, 12 points. Turner had 23 quiet points. Nembhard had 11, and Tyler Burton only 6 and 8 assists. Topping ball, doing dunk contest, dunks in the game, 12 points. TJ McCullough had 18. My guys, let's get it rocking and rolling. Hey, man. When they go, I mean, you got the double team Brunson, bro. You got to get the ball out of his hand. Like, I'm tired of seeing this shit, and he's and I love his game because he's like old man game. You know, you can't speed him up like we talk about Gildress, Alexander, whatever. You can't slow him up. He's controlling all times, and he's a point guard. He can pass that rock, and he is just in a so comfortable zone every game. You have, I mean, why are they still doing the same thing? I mean, I understand.
Yeah,
I'd rather
that makes
have
no
Hart
sense.
go for 40 if he can get 40 and Double D and all that kind of stuff. But I can't have Brunson because he's done hit about 40 the last 4 or 5 games, dude. He's too comfortable. What are you gonna do, dude? What the hell's going on, man? How would you defend this dude?
Okay, so you first of all you can't. Let's start there. Because what ends up happening is when you become a superstar, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get every call, that's gonna come your way anyway. So
And he does.
So, you can guard him to an extent, but you're not gonna guard him keep scoring because if you just, breeze by him too hard, they'll probably call a foul.
14 for 14 free throws.
Yeah, so to answer that question, but considering how close the game was, you said Halliburton had 6.
Right. They do shit.
Sounds to me like that was all the difference in the world, considering the score, not the game, but the score. Right.
Well, and the thing about it, the Pacers was controlling the whole damn game until when it matters.
Right.
Pretty much.
Exactly. Right. So so it sounds like to me that somebody needs to step up. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to have a counter. You know what I'm saying? It's for him. You might have to have 2 counters for him.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
it's true. That is true. Even though I can't see Double D and all them like constantly getting 23, 24. Like it's almost like the old saying, like let him get his. But the problem is he's getting his and everybody else is feasting too. So and we know that the Pacers don't play no D like that. They trying to outscore you. But I'm with you. You have to have a counter and stuff like that with that.
Yes, it is. I mean, you look at it, Indiana's backcourt did not produce at all. I mean, you're gonna get 17 points out of their starting 2. That's not going to do it. But as in New York's starting five, all of them in double digits and more, and their bench did do nothing. So y'all got to take advantage of that. I mean, but Halliburton was 6, Siakam with 19, that and nobody else reproduced. Turner showed up though, but I mean, y'all gonna have to do something. Y'all gotta go back to the drawing board and see y'all gonna put some better defense on them. And it seemed like everything y'all tried is not working. It did not work at all.
But I really can't say that because this came down to the last 2 minutes. Like this was,
That's very true.
actually came to what we're gonna talk about next. And actually I can just bring it up right now. This came down to this legal screen. Not saying that if they was only down by 1. Not saying that if this was not a call or whatever, they would have scored. But let's keep it honest. Knicks gave up 117. Like, let's be real. Like, the Pacers was leading this whole shit. They was controlling this stuff. And all of a sudden, you never let it get there. You never let a referee decide the game. I understand that. We all understand that. But I don't know if the Knicks can keep up with this because we seen this with the Pacers when they was going against the Bucks and all this kind of stuff. The first game they lost. Then it's like, okay, let's make some changes. Let's do what we got to do. And Carlisle is not a weak coach, so it's going to be a counter. And I just don't know. And I'm not saying that New York may win game 2. They may, but they're going to have to put up a lot of points, and that bench is not existing. And Indiana has a better bench, but like T-Rock said, and like the Don said, hey, Halliburton, you can't have 6 points in a damn game, in a playoffs game, brother.
No, not at all. Not at all. That's not how. Yeah. You're that guy on the team. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks defense is not like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not. You're that man on the team. This is your team, essentially. And you score 6 points. That's not a great outing. You know what I'm saying? You need to go apologize to everybody in the locker room.
He actually did. That's the point. He actually did
apologize. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
But in Indiana, you can't have look at Josh Hart out rebound the whole team. I mean, everybody on there, 13 rebounds. You can't have this shoot guard, but Josh Hart goes hard. So, but you can't have that. No, that's just another factor you can't.
I say, bro, for real. Statement, man. Indiana, go ahead and win this second game, bro. It's a wrap. Because I have never seen, and don't get me wrong, we understand home court advantage, but the Knicks get so many calls.
Oh,
Brunson,
yeah.
like T-Rock said, you blow on Brunson, it's a foul. It is a foul. Come on down to Indiana. It's not gonna go like that way, bro. You're not gonna. It's gonna go fast. It's gonna go wicked. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get crazy. But if you're the Pacers, you gotta win. You had this game. You had this. You gotta get it. You got to get this game. You have to, because I mean, I'm foreshadowing. Even if it's the Knicks against Boston. That's not even sexy enough. It's sexy for the name. It's sexy for the name, but I'm looking at dudes like they can't keep up with them either. And I get it. It's different if this team could play defense. If this Knicks team could play solid defense, I can see it. No, I can't see it, bro. You got that. You got it because you got that true dog, and you got a Robin that's like Don said that, he's getting 13, 14. Boy, he don't care. He's throwing it. It's the Villanova boys.
Villanova. Mm-hmm.
And Tibbs loved that. Like they have bought in because they was being coached hard before and they understand it. And that's why, and we talked about it on the show before, that's why they can't get no veteran superstar because Tibbs run them. I mean, Tibbs go too hard. Who's on the Knicks team that's gonna buck him? Besides Brunson, and Brunson loves him. All right, at least his daddy's on staff, so he gonna do what he say. Ain't nobody else on that team gonna buck him except for Julius, who we know he probably already got his pink slip.
Yeah, Julius sitting at the end of the bench with I seen him with a great sweatshirt on, just
mad as hell. Mad as hell,
Mm-mm-mm.
bro.
Yeah,
Jealous.
yeah. He just right. I mean,
Jealous. That's
Yep.
hey,
crazy.
if I was out there pulling a
That
Jimmy,
y'all were lost. Y'all lost big time. Y'all lost big. Real quick, so we can answer this real
that
quick.
that
What do you
legal
think about the
screen
screen?
though.
What
That
about the
legal
screen?
screen, the thing about it, you gotta be these referees are not consistent.
True.
That's the only thing about it. The referees, when Double D, when he had his moment at the other end of the about, a little bit before that,
Right.
they didn't call nothing.
Right.
But when they came down and hey, that man just got an Emmy Award for that acting job he did.
True.
I mean, he got the screen was legal. It's callable. The refs can call it,
Right.
but they just wasn't consistent during the damn game.
True.
So you're gonna call everything. Call everything, not just here, not just there. Be straight down the line and call it all. But while you just waited for that, your boy Double D, they could have called a big flop on that too.
Yeah,
Shit,
they coulda.
I mean, it was just crazy enough how he did extra work.
Let me ask you guys this real quick. Like for that is a bank. That is a opinionated call. Because like the Don said, I mean, we see inconsistency all the time. So that's definitely opinionated. Did somebody get there? Did he get there on time? What the hell is going on, right? So everybody, like assholes, everybody has opinion, right? So how do you make it? Because these athletes they go so quick. And I mean, I understand the old thing is this is stand still, wait till the screen's there, and go. Everybody's moving so quick, bro. You can call that on every play an illegal screen. You really can. Because even if the guy that's coming up and he's pushing the guy to make a screen, okay, foul, you're impeding his progress. So I don't know. I mean, that right there to me is like a no call, bro. Get yourself up and let's go. I mean, I'm not calling that, and I get it because, like you said, it was inconsistent. I don't know if you saw it, T-Rock, but I mean, some people say it was good or whatever. I mean, I guess if you live in New York, you loved it.
Yeah, I mean it's a subjective call because you made the point exactly I was going to make. You know, what I mean, it's as far as I'm concerned, every screen in the NBA is illegal.
Right.
Because that's the offense and everybody's offense: screen, roll, screen. I mean, all of them are illegal. So I mean, then at that point, it's just which ones are you going to call at this point? You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get crunch time. You're gonna somebody's gonna be mad at you. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's garbage.
Yeah, it is. And I don't know how you fix it. You give everybody 1,000, not 1,000, but challenge calls, and certain calls you can't challenge. Then some you can. No, and come to the end of the day, if I'm a ref and we all missed it, we ain't gonna try to look like fools.
Right.
Play stands. Play stands.
Yes. And that's exactly what they did yesterday. I mean, they challenged it.
Play stands.
Indiana, was it Indiana? New
Yeah.
York challenged it. One of them, whoever it was, but yeah, keep it moving. Play
Keep
stands.
moving. Yeah, we don't care.
Let's go.
Man, it's stupid shit. So it's like it don't even make sense no more, man. That's crazy. Something that I guess it makes sense for a lot of people. Ooh, we talked about this a little bit yesterday on the show. The Timberwolves, Wolves 106, the Nuggets 80. When I say I haven't seen somebody get pimp smack like this since the Mac. Oh my gosh! I mean, this was like I don't even think they wanted to play. Like for real. When you see them down, and I'm saying the Nuggets down 28-20 at the first quarter, you already knew, this ain't gonna go right. Because this is not the regular team. T-Wolves, if you have not seen them, they different. And they play without, well, let me get it. He won an award, a defensive player of the year. Let's put it that way. They played without him and didn't miss a beat. I mean, that defense, they're so long in every position, bro. They just arms everywhere. They played in sync, and they embarrassed them. 35-15 in the second quarter was the scoring. They punked them out. They took their cookies. They took whatever. Give me your lunch money. I need everything. And the thing about it, Ant wasn't even the lead in that first half. But the problem is, Ant's going to contribute somehow and do what he got to do. This was just a bum rush. Give me everything you got. I don't care who you are. You thought that first game was a fluke. We without our best defender, and we're going to rock you. And they rocked them. Daniels, he didn't have no points last game. Only had 5, but his defense was ridiculous. Anderson, Travis says, Mr. Alien, he had 6 points. Towns had 27. Edwards had 27. Reed had 14. I mean, this is ridiculous. Also, Towns had 12 rebounds. Gordon, 20. Pedestrian. Joke. I ain't think I ever was going to read this stat line. And I want you guys to turn up the volume. Turn up the volume. Pump up the volume. Joker had 16 points. 8 assists, 16 rebounds. And you can say, well, that was big boy, 16. Not for the Joker. We used to 30, 16, and 16. And he can't do it by himself. Murray, 8 points. Holiday, 13. Man, this shit right, this is ridiculous. Y'all can do whatever y'all want with this. I just know that somebody got punked and they might get swept.
Hey, the way they looked, they was frustrated. They didn't know what was going on. It was like somebody was robbing them. Man. They definitely didn't. I was like loving it because they was everywhere. They was swarming. Minnesota looked like they had more than 5 men on the court at the same time because they was all over the place.
True.
They had them all. They had them all swarmed. They had them frustrated. They didn't know what to do. They like, oh my gosh, like what's really going on? It's like they was slapping balls and everything, poking.
Did you love it because?
Hell yeah, I loved it
Because the Lakers lost to.
Hell yeah.
That don't make the Lakers seem real more like bullshit to you.
I mean, they are, but still, I mean, it is what it is.
I'm just saying. I was trying to figure out how you fell in the rim of things of, like if your team lost, we could have beat them and shit like it. Even though y'all just lost to, you know what I'm saying? Like we could play the better game against them, that kind of shit. I was just trying to figure out.
I felt that, but I already kind of said a while back that I was looking for Minnesota to push forward to finals. So whoever they're going against, I'm looking at them to defeat them. But they lucky enough to go against Denver and, to see how this is going to roll out. And the way it's looking, it's not looking pretty by that game right there and the other game. So,
hey. T-Wolves are too long. You know what I'm saying?
That's what she said.
She sure did.
That's what she was saying. She be like,
but they just long at every position. When Nas Reed can come out there and guard your guard.
They just out there swaying it every which way they can.
It's just long.
Just hitting everybody.
Oh, God. What he say? Hands was on pause and everything. I'm done. Anyway.
No, that's great.
All type of positions going on now.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh! But I'm gonna tell you. Look, I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm gonna tell you this. Denver, and the thing about this is not just a Denver thing. I don't know as a team in the playoffs that can beat them. Minnesota. I just don't like. And before you came on, T-Rock, actually I think it might have been before we came on. Also, Don, that you and I was talking about. For instance, and we'll go over. Boston ended up beating the Cavs tonight. I really wish that in the playoffs they switch it up, almost like a college thing. That the number 1 seed in the East plays the number 8 seed in the West, because it's a lot of teams in the West of the mid pack that can destroy Boston. When I watch Boston, I don't think, oh my God. Like when I watched Minnesota, I was like, oh, Well, that's championship caliber team. Boston, I'm like, yeah, you can beat the East. That's a problem, dude. Like, let's shake it up, y'all. Y'all did an in tournament, season tournament, whatever the hell for championship. Shake that shit up and let's get it rocking and rolling for real. That's the only thing I wish you do. Just switch it up so we can see the best of the best. Because you may have, if you shake it up like that, you may have the Timberwolves play Denver for the championship, OKC for the championship, instead of seeing Tatum and Brown and get destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Because you need more than them two dudes in there. And so help you God, if the Knicks get there, that's a swept written all over it because they got too many players that, as Travis says, too long.
You're damn right.
It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so Jamal Murray, goodness gracious, tossed the heating pad on the floor. The ruling came out today. Now, he didn't get kicked out or what? He got $100,000 fine or something like that. He's not suspended. Dude, you can't win them all, bro. Like, they had 6'9" dudes guarding you. And when he switched off, because you know everybody set picks, then they had a 6'7" dude on you. You could not win. You could not win with that. You wasn't gonna bully ball. You wasn't gonna do none of that. I mean, they was, and this is the first time in a long time. The Joker just looked. He couldn't get a shot off. No. He was down there. They was, get out of here. I mean, I was like, oh my gosh! Like when your best player is getting treated unruly, and then your second best is throwing a tantrum through a damn that could have hurt his own players.
Right.
Come on, bro. Like, you know, hey, 100,000, man. Forget that, bro. You should be suspended at least 2 games, dude. I'll let y'all get swept. Y'all gonna get swept anyway. Miss the next 2 games and you call it a day, and we're gonna fine you, man. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, but didn't that happen when Karl Anthony Towns essentially walked? Right, he drove, took 2 steps, then pivoted, and then went back and pivoted with the other foot. Yeah, I can understand the frustration. What he did was unacceptable.
At that time, also, it was 47-30, and he's on the bench.
Mm-hmm. Right. I can understand the frustration, but what he did was unacceptable.
Ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, especially, you're doing something that could potentially hurt somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're messing with somebody's livelihood. Because what if somebody did get hurt? What if his own teammate got hurt? Are you going to donate part of your salary to him? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'm sure that whoever's out there, was it Caldwell Pope or somebody's not making as much money as you?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Man. Yeah.
And I think his own player is the one who stepped on it.
Yeah. He's the one to toss it out they got a little solid, toss it out. You know what I'm saying? Then the next thing you know, here come the whistle.
I'd have picked it up and I'd have looked at the bench and said, who threw this shit? I'll jump and I'd have sling it right. It's fine. Because that's ridiculous, bro. Like, honestly, like you said, I get the frustration, but come on, dude. You've been in the league too much long. You've been a professional before you went to Kentucky. We've been playing for Canada.
Right.
Come on, dude. You have played against some great players before, dude. I understand. It's frustrating. It sucks. But go ahead, Don. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, and the thing about it, the heat pad was the second thing he threw out there. First, he threw a towel out.
Right.
So you think about that. He was meaning to throw it and make sure it was seen, and to me, it looked like he was aiming towards the ref.
Great point. Oh yeah, he was.
And I want to say it, and I think I might have heard it somewhere else. If Draymond Green would have done that,
oh Lord,
oh yeah, he'd have been out the rest of the playoffs. Yeah, it would have been done, and Denver really would be swept like that. I mean, he does need we gave him a fine, $100,000. Okay, no, you sit, because someone could have been seriously injured, and that was just unruly, disrespectful, and just like a baby on the bench. Like, heck, I'm throwing my bottle out because I'm not getting my way. Like, come on.
Yeah,
that's true.
No, bro, you're more professional than that. Yeah. Like you said, you can't win them all, bro. Can't win them all.
Right. And we said it last night, T-Rock. What did you think about this? They really didn't make any big changes. They lost Brown, who balled for them off the bench.
Mhm.
So they stand pat, and I understand, hey, we got a championship, and you do, but everybody else is getting better, especially the young teams, the young guns. Like, so you really can't blame anybody. Y'all did not add to the mix, which, I mean, you never hear about salary cap in the NBA.
Mm-mm.
Go figure, right? The richest sport, you hear about salary cap, right? But in the NBA, you never hear about that. So it's like, bro, like y'all could have got some people who wouldn't want to come play for the Joker, with the Joker and Jamal.
Right.
It's crazy to me, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, it's kind of that mentality to where, I'm saying, we had that team.
Right.
How much better did the other teams get? So now we're going to gamble.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we're going to gamble to say the teams may have gotten a little better, but we're still better.
That's what Dallas does every year since '98, since '96, since '96. We've been doing it every year.
Gamble.
Established in
Roll the
96.
dice.
Very good. Oh, another championship for y'all. We don't give a shit.
You know what?
We're good.
Crapped out.
They crapped out.
Let's try.
Crapped out.
Let's try. Like I said, Gobert wins his 4th Defensive Player of the Year. He ties the record. Is he not going to win? I mean, goodness gracious. I think Wemby may get him next year. But you know what? When that trade went down and all that kind of stuff, I mean, dude's an anchor. He allows Karl Anthony Towns to do what he wants to do. Because so many times he was forced in that middle, which he was uncomfortable. He wanted to be that power forward, that stretch 4. And then Nas come and do whatever. Hey, hats off to him with this. And dude, that's when you start looking in the locker room and say, hey, T-Rock, how many years you got left on your contract? The Don, what you looking at? Because this is when you keep a young when you have a superstar that is young, that's a baby, and you got Daniels and all these other dudes on rookie contract. Hey, bro, I'm good. Now, let me just block shots. Let me morph into this role, and so I can just win every damn defensive player because I'm blocking everything and everybody can eat. Like Karl Anthony Towns, we all got tired of him. Like, dude, go in there, rebound, dude. Be a big man. When you got Gobert back there, now they'll make a difference.
Yeah.
But I will say this: everybody's seen Wemby, dude's a unicorn, and Chet Holmgren, he could defense. How many more would Gobert win, man? I mean, what's the over under? Let's say 2, over and under. How many more would he win?
Under.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting along. And at the same time, I mean, you could probably just name a handful of people who actually play defense in the NBA.
True. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And if your job is just to sit back there and block shots, you know what I'm saying, get Defensive Player of the Year, it can't be all that hard all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you know what I'm saying, they'll probably find somebody else, you know what I'm saying, that's deserving.
True.
But, you know what I'm saying, his job is not hard. You know what I'm saying? They come at you, you block the shot.
Right.
Get the rebound. Get your garbage buckets. That's what you do. Got it, coach. Go through the game. You know what I'm saying? Got it. Smack him on the behind. He gets on in there, and you know what I'm saying? He does what he does. I mean,
I just think that it's like a 3-headed race, like with like I said, Wemby, Chet, and him. But if all of a sudden we get a rebounding demon, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't like to give the same constant thing over and over. So
right.
They might rotate, but it's like you said, all they gotta do is block shots and do what they gotta do, get some rebounds and that stuff like that. And I don't think he's a big rebounder guy. He just blocked his shit.
Yeah. Like I said, I still say under. It's gonna be under 2.
Yeah, because I mean, he just averaging like a little over 12 rebounds a game, 14 points a game. but how much longer he's going to last? He's in his 10th season. He's in
And
his
he
10th season. So, hey, with that role that he plays, and you're a big man, as
that's
long as
true.
he has no leg injuries, no knees, no ACLs, nothing like that, he can sit for a while.
How old is can you pull him up and see how old is Rudy? Are you on his player thing? Let me.
I catch you right here.
Okay. How old is Rudy?
31.
31. Okay. Rudy got 10 more years left. You know why? He just had a baby. He gonna have to have 10
I
more
was saying
years.
like about his
He gonna-
girlfriend though.
he gonna-
About his girlfriend.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. He gonna have to have 10 more years. It may not all be with the Timberwolves, but he's gonna have to have 10 more years. Because, you know, Francois and all them over in France already got a lot of that money. Now, Rose, his baby mama Rose, yeah, she gonna need some of that money too. So you better do what you gotta do and stay in good grace with Sir Anthony Edwards. Because once he gets mad, if he tries to pull that Donovan Mitchell and shit, he's gone.
Oh yeah.
Then you're in trouble. Because now you're gonna have to say, okay, did I go to the Knicks? Did I go look? Somebody who cares about defense. Because that's the thing about it. That's what shaped this team. Coach knew what he's like, okay, well, we got him. We know how to utilize him. We're going to utilize him this way. A lot of them coaches not going to utilize Rudy Gobert. Hell, you got Mitchell Robinson constantly hurt for the Knicks. He'll start sometimes. He don't like, and that's from a defensive-minded coach. So, yeah, 31, brand new son. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Good luck, brother. Good luck, brother. Surprise with the Nuggets or T-Woods play? What surprised you the most? The Nuggets, how they playing, or the T-Woods? Like, I mean, everybody thought the Nuggets at home is just treacherous. You don't want to go there. They rock and roll. And the T-Wolves is just like, ho-hum, we at the park. Like, we at the park. What's
Right.
Don, what are you thinking, brother?
I'm on the T-Wolves. I mean, even though like I said earlier, even though I kind of put them in this spot, but the way they are
We
playing
know.
right now, yeah, I just want to remind you, but still,
Lakers!
the way they are playing right now is just, I mean, I won't say amazing, but they are just dogs out there playing their hearts out, and they're showing you, they belong where they at. This ain't no accident. This ain't no fluke. They are there for a purpose, and like Anthony Edwards said, he's ready to run people over. I was about to slip and say something else, but yeah, he's ready to run people over. And
Slip. I mean, you already said positions. What kind of slip? What you gonna do?
That's not what I was about to say. But yeah, but I mean, I do look at it. I mean, the Nuggets, the way I think it's more of the Timberwolves play is more frustrating on the Nuggets to put them in the position they are in to play, as in missing shots, not playing their regular ball, and everything else. So, hey, Minnesota, keep doing your thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna go a different direction.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Nuggets. Where did they play last? What was the home game? Who had the home game? I'm sorry.
Nuggets.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Now I'm not saying that the T-Wolves, you know what I'm saying, again, like we've been talking about, they're big at every position. but
See,
you know what I'm saying? We're also talking about defending champions too.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Playing at home. You know what I'm saying? It got to the point where they can actually play the Timberwolves.
True.
So, I feel like, they should be putting up a better fight. You know what I'm saying? I understand, the frustrations, but they should be putting up a better fight. So I'm actually surprised that these games, even though Timberwolves probably have a better team, that the games aren't as close as they should be.
You know what? You hit a point. That's my whole thing is that I'll look at it this way, similar to what you saying, T Rock, because one of the reasons why we do not are real surprised with the T Wolves because they wasn't on TV a lot. And if it was on TV, it was 10 o'clock. Most of us got to work and stuff like that. If we saw this, and they have been solid all year, they have been top three all year. Hell, they was leading for a while. Then OKC, they have been top notch. But if you don't see it, you don't think nothing about it. You just think about, okay, well, they got, inconsistent Anthony Edwards and, Cat, he's just going to shoot some threes. We know Goldberg. You didn't know about the rest of the cast. You know about Mr. Conley, but hell, you think, he's old. He's not. I mean, they are a better team.
Right.
A better overall team, and they are deeper, than the Nuggets. And it's kind of 50-50 in a way because it's like you see Joker trying. And see, the funny thing is this. The Joker's telling you, hey, bro, I can't do it by myself. Mm-hmm. I'm getting frustrated too, but I'm not throwing shit out there, right? I feel like I'm by myself. What he said the first game, if I could clone myself, I could be better prepared, right? And that's really not a dig, but it's saying that's how tough it is. Like, he don't have it. Who's the backup center to him? Do anybody know? Do they have a backup center?
I was going to say, they're like, who?
Exactly. They don't. And that's a problem. You should have. Last year you did. DeAndre Jordan. Granted.
Does he even play?
Thank you. That's a problem. Because DeAndre Jordan, 6'11". Yes, he's older, but you need a big body out there at least to give the Joker a break, right? Yes, and if he couldn't do it, as the front office, you should have got his ass out there and got somebody that a young dude that can back him up. We're not saying to look like the Joker. The hell no. You're not looking like the best player in the world. No, you're not. But you can give him some solid, you can give them some solid minutes. You know what I'm saying? Get you 6 and 6, something like that. They don't have that. You won the championship because did DeAndre play last year? Hell no. And you thought you was gonna do it again. So I'm surprised with the play as far as the Nuggets and it's kind of with the front office too. You messed up. You thought you was maybe going to go ahead and steal another champ. I ain't going to say steal. You thought you was going to get a championship off the same shit you had last year, and the league is too good for that. You have to make some changes, bro. Mary, dude's a dog, but you can see he's broke. Most of these teams, the big three came about because most championships has 3 players that can do something. It wasn't about putting 3 players together. They already had them. They already had them when you go back, man. You look at Boston. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about, see, this is how young you guys are. Y'all think I'm talking about Pierce and them. I'm not talking about the Don and T-Rock. I'm talking about the people I'm talking to on streaming, on the air. No, Kevin McHale, Larry Bird, Parrish, bro. They had everybody. Come on. They had a bench. They had all kinds of stuff, bro. Like, they already had big threes back in the day. They was just on a team. Free agency allowed people to go ahead and manipulate and do what they got to do. It's always Dr. J, man. Come on. Moses Malone. Bobby Jones Cheeks. Some people have 4 or 5. I get it. Lakers, I'm not even going to say that because they had a whole team. Like, teams have been made up with at least 3 good players that could score. Who's the third person for the freaking Nuggets? Yes, you can say, oh, well, we got Porter Jr. They're inconsistent, bro. They don't scare nobody. They jump shooters. When your power forward is a jump shooter and feels more comfortable, like how many buckets does Aaron Gordon get around the rim if ain't an alley-oop from the Joker? He's too busy trying to shoot threes. You're not that. You're not that. That's an issue. And the T-Wolves is exploiting all that. Their coach who got hurt, hats off to him, bro. Because he sees it all, bro. That's why, to me, as I see, we got OKC and Dallas playing that. Yeah, they don't want none of that. Neither one of them teams wanted that. And we know what Kyrie But what are you gonna do to combat that inside? Like they can do so much, bro. Because Ant gets he, yeah, man, paint touches out of you can't stay in front of him. So long winded, but the Nuggets, bro, it's like, man, y'all front office let y'all down.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They let y'all down for real, for real. The boogeyman is coming back to Madison Square Gardens. If you don't know who the boogeyman is, 29 years ago, a guy named Reggie Miller just choked the life out of Madison Square Gardens and the Knicks. The boogeyman said he is coming to the next game in Madison Square Garden to go ahead and give his Pacers a little and so he can go ahead because he see what's going on. All them Knicks players who didn't win shit, except for Frazier. Let's be real. Walt Frazier's the only winner in the punch. All the other Jews is just might as well be on the show with us. You didn't win anything at all. All that. They cheering, and I get it. And I like some of y'all, but come on, y'all ain't do shit really. But the boogeyman said, I'm in the building. I'm in the building. And I brought this up to you guys, and I know you guys is long in the tooth like me. Can y'all think of any other person that just took control of a game like Reggie Miller did? And it ain't so much like everybody forget, like he had more than the points he scored in that last seconds. Dude was like I think he gets the shaft because a lot of times we talk about with shooters and things like this and clutch player, they don't talk about Reggie Miller was lights out. He's the only dude I know to choke Jordan.
Yeah,
he did, didn't he?
and lived another day. The dude was different, bro. Like going back in your history, and I know, like I said, this is short time because you guys didn't know about this question. But is anybody is there any more memorable moments in a playoffs from a player that you guys can remember? You know, like I said, we all about the same age. Well, we all the same age, basically. Mm-hmm. But it's like, is anybody else that stands out to you guys from that kind of performance in the playoffs?
I would say maybe MJ when he did it at Cleveland, I guess. He shut them down at the end.
I don't know, because it's not what he did, but the way he did it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard to pick out somebody. You know, you can pick out somebody who hit last second buckets. Right. It's hard to pick out somebody who scored 1,000 points in 30 seconds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I can't think of anybody who did it in the way that he did it. No.
True.
Yeah.
That's true. And I think he's one of the guys that get lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy because that dude was one of the best, if not the best, shooter of all times. Like, you know, now, you know, you're throwing all, you know, Steph, we on the stage, Chef Curry, Ray Allen, but dude's right there. And then we have it on the show, you know, start bench and cut. Reggie Miller is going to be that dude that, man, 10 years from now, people ain't going to even remember him, bro. Mm-hmm. And that's sad to me. That is really sad because dude was lights out.
Yeah, he was.
He lights out. I don't care. You didn't like how he looked, how he act, and did the Michael Jackson stuff with Mark Jackson and all this kind of stuff. Dude was unconscious, bro, and he did not care that MJ was on that other side because Michael, and see, and this is the thing for all you young Bucks and you old Bucks who don't forget, go back and look at the series with Pacers and the Bulls, man, and see how many times that Reggie was going toe-to-toe with MJ.
Oh, wasn't he, though?
He was not scared. It's many times that the the Davis brothers and Mark and all them, and that they almost, and yeah, you can say almost, but no. When you have a series, it's different. It's best of 7. So, you know, what if it's one game? Reggie Miller could have lit their asses up, and that'd have been over with. But they got a series. Dude is just to me, I think he's underappreciated for what he brought into the game. And I really do believe, bro, like Brand, you got Jordan. Jordan's always gonna live. You know what I'm saying? Certain players will always live, even 200 years without. If the world's still going and his shoes are still been going, his family still have the shoes. They got, but Reggie Miller, people don't give him enough credit, bro. I mean,
Agreed.
he's not like Barkley. Barkley is crossing the throne of being more known on TNT than his play,
Hmm.
and he was a bad guy. He you can he's 6'4", rebounding his ass off. But
Yeah.
those guys like that, man, I mean, that's what's keeping his longevity because you have the young people to look up. Reggie calls the games and stuff time and time again, but I just think that he don't get the credit that he deserved though, bro. For real, for
I
real.
agree.
And by you
Yeah.
saying that, I mean, I think it's where Reggie, him, and Barkley because they didn't win no chip. Since they didn't win no chip, their name is not out there. Is not as in it should be publicized more. And as in Barkley too. It's funny as you said that. I thought about. I was watching the interview one day. I mean, Barkley at 6'4" in college was in there for 3 years and led the SEC every year in rebounds. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. He was leading the 76ers. Dude, different dude.
Mm-hmm.
And he was with a team with other real big dudes and stuff. And the thing about it is, and that, the shift to me is crazy because if you're a great player, you're a great player. I mean, it's plenty of great players. Like, they're going to remember Pistol Pete because he had 70, averages 69 points in college or some shit like that. But that's college. Reggie's gonna get lost in the sauce, and Reggie was just as good as anybody. Dude, this was special, and we can go Patrick. Like you can't get everybody can't win a championship.
Yeah.
This because you don't win a championship don't mean you wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with me. That's does not mean because this Dr. J came to the NBA. He was old as hell. And he balled out and got his. Thank God he got his championship because then he'll be one of them. To go, well, he would be considered like David Thompson. He was just one of the good. He was a good dunker. What the hell are you talking about? I mean, that's stupid shit, but that's how it goes. Before we get you guys out of here, definitely want to talk about this real quick. ESPN's 20 most valuable players in the NBA playoff first round. Now, this is talking about the players who they thought was the most valuable players of the first round. So, number one, they got Joker. 2, Ant. 3, LeBron James. 4, Kyrie. 5, Derek White from Boston. 6, Joel Embiid. 7, AD. 8, Jalen Williams from OKC. I'm doing the ones you probably don't know. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Number 9, OKC. Michael Porter Jr., Jason Tatum, Luka, James at 13. Franz Wagner from Orlando. Number 14, Jalen Brunson. Damn, at 15. Maxey at 16. Rudy Gobert at 17. Pascal Siakam at 18. Karl Anthony Towns. Then Devin Booker. I'm going to say this in the nicest form that I can say. There's no way anybody who's lost the damn first round should be on any MVP thing. Period. Take all them out there. So that means LeBron James out of there. You got to be out of there. Joel Embiid, Anthony Davis, James Harden, Franz Wagner, Tyrese,
Yeah.
and Booker. Get out of there. And then all of a sudden, Donovan Mitchell scored 89 points in the last 2 games to put Cleveland. Like, he's not an MVP. In the ESPN, I don't know who be making your shit, but that sucks. This whole shit sucks. And the Joker, who how much as I love him, he wasn't the number one of all them anyway, as far as MVP.
Yeah.
Huh? It's like, I don't even understand the list. It makes no sense. What do they consider most valuable?
Right.
Are they considered valuable to the team?
Supposed to
Are
be.
they considered valuable to the NBA? I don't understand what they mean by valuable because this list makes no sense to me. I don't get it. Like, I mean, there's people that on the list that are the value to their team, but you're talking playoff first round.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're right. Why isn't your Mitchell on the list? This makes no sense at all.
Mm-mm.
Franz Wagner was a most valuable player on his team in the first round.
Pablo ain't on there,
Really?
is he?
Huh?
Pop show ain't, is it?
Bancaro.
Yep.
Pablo
Yeah.
Bancaro's not on. Come on, bro. That's bullshit.
They wrote that kind of early, I think. They wrote that kind of early. It came out. I mean, somebody did a quick press. Let's get this out hot. Let's go ahead and show it because that makes no sense.
Yeah.
Because
That
I had to
makes
go
zero
once
sense.
you show that, I had to go look some dumpster diving and look kind of deeper and see if it's about like your plus minus or something. Is that a part of it?
Right.
And then I went looked that way. Andy Edwards is leading the playoffs with plus 88.
Mm.
But the funny thing is the second man is plus 88, and that's McDaniels. So I mean, both of them right there. And then the third is plus 78, Mike Conley. So Minnesota, it is what it is. Jason Tatum plus 78 also, but this list is out of control. Like
This is the
somebody,
list of the top 20 most valuable persons in people's hearts.
Apparently, because like I said, I don't believe in participation. And if you lost that first round, I don't even need to see your name on here. I don't need to see that. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit if you got 200 points. Yeah, you did. You great job at the banquet. You can win that, but as far as the regular shit, I don't need to see that. Banquet, I hit 20 home runs and shit. Yeah, I get it. Great job, Betty. But y'all was 1-20.
do participation? Do they get those blue ribbons or was it a green ribbon? What was it?
I don't even know. I can't remember that field day because that's a long time ago. But that's what that was, field day shit. Without a doubt, that is definitely field day crap right there. Brunson at 15.
That is insane.
Brunson should be every bit top 3 because he has led the Knicks. And this is the Knicks. The Knicks. And I got him at 15, bro. Come on.
This list is in no particular order.
No particular order.
It's nuts.
Yeah, it is.
Andy Edwards, of course, is number 1. Should be.
Yeah, I mean, come on, bro. AD's on her, bro.
See,
Mr. Glass is on her.
I knew Mr. Glass is going.
Mr. Glass is on her, bro. Like that right there lets you know it's not legit.
I'm gonna tell you, the guy who wrote that was at the Kentucky Derby Saturday, drinking a $5,000 mint julep, and then started just thinking of shit. He's like, hold up, let me think of the top 20 at the first round, and I'm just gonna forget. Come on, man. Come on.
Bruh, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to leave it alone. Franz Wagner, who, if guys don't know, he plays for Orlando. He's ranked ahead of Jalen Brunson, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Nuts.
Okay. Yeah.
Nuts.
Thank you for participating this year. Wow, okay, whatever. That's stupid. That's dumb. But that's why I wanted to bring that because that was really stupid. That was beyond stupid. Let me bring Trav. That don't make sense. We gone. We get ready to leave you guys. Thank you for joining Derby City Sports Review Show. Big time. We got some big things that's coming out and coming up for you guys without a doubt. That's how we do. We rock and roll. Want to thank you for joining us tonight. Make sure you get ready, under the 54 Sports Network. We got the Will Show. We got the Derby City Sports Review Show. And we adding some more things. So thank you for your support. Thank you for the following, the likes, and all that kind of subscribe. Like the Don said, make sure you do it for everything we got. Like, follow, subscribe, period. How they say period with a T, period
That's what I was thinking.
with a T, whatever you want to do. So this right here is a time that we allow food for thought on the show. We've had some great ones. So I'm going to let Travis T Rock, because I got called out before. What you got to leave the people with?
Stupid, man.
I'm happy I get to go first. I'm tired of following introspective stuff. I like to keep my stuff not introspective. So I just want to say, I hope everybody had a great Derby weekend. Have a great week, and I hope to see you again.
The
Now,
dog.
go ahead. I'm good now.
All right, the dog. The dog.
Okay.
He did his Russell Simmons shit.
Right.
Come on, Don. You got
The
it.
young ones don't know about that one though. But
Right.
I was just thinking something earlier. I mean, it was just popping in my head. You know, people got a lot of things going on. Seeing some, hard news earlier through the day. And just was looking at it as in, people go through hard times and, could have been past. You could have went through something today, maybe something tomorrow. So don't be too deep in it. Don't look too deep in it. Let it go. It's just a page. You got a whole nother book to go. Plenty of chapters to go. So keep striving. Thriving ahead.
What the hell did you see? I wait. I guess we wait.
Right.
Wait.
That's right.
What the
Subscribing.
hell? Okay.
Subscribing. I was putting subscribing and thriving together. So
No. I was talking about something
Subscribing.
else. Yeah.
Oh.
Striving, scribing, stabbing. What do you want to do? All right. I'm going to say this. Look. We always say on the show, families and everything. You know what I'm saying? Family over everything. It's very important that you surround yourself with people who you trust, believe and love. You have to make changes in life. Change. Only person like changes is babies. We understand that, but you have to go ahead and make things, and you can prosper. Not everybody's trying to get over on you. So my thing, when you find a good cluster of brothers and sisters that really means a lot to you and that have ambition, have goals, you need to go ahead and you need to populate as far as within that and grow ideas from that, business ideas, all that kind of stuff. So my thing is this. I try to make this as organic as I can. Pretty much everybody that's a part of 54 Sports Network is family, friends, right? So you got to go ahead and believe and trust, because everybody's in a different part of their life, and you got to understand where they are in their life. Everybody who I have reached out to could not accept the challenge, but that does not mean anything less. You got to go ahead and meet what people are. And so right now, as we continue to grow 54 Sports Network, you know what I'm saying, you'll see new people and add different things. One thing that happened today that I'm very proud of, I was able to let my nephew go ahead and do the intro. We have Ron Diesel who did the music, so Dan the Man, my nephew Daniel Bird, has did a intro for me for the Will Show. So we try to make it organic as possible. We got a lot of different things that we're going to continue to bring you guys. We hope you enjoy the product that we're putting out there. And we got different things, ideas that's among us and among people that you have never seen that also helps 54 Sports Network. We're going to continue to grow, continue to do what we need to do to entertain you guys and keep you informed and listen to our opinions. You might not like them. You might love them. We're going to interview players, coaches, ADs, all that kind of stuff. This, people that means something to us, and we hope you guys enjoy that we're putting out a great product, and we strive to do that. So be ready, because it don't stop. It won't stop. We're going to keep rocking and rolling. And if you hear some kind of inappropriate things, that's what happens in life. You just keep going. If we laughing and giggling, it happens. Sometimes things are bigger and longer in life, and you have to deal with it. God bless. We out of here.